Hello and welcome to Weekly Wisdom. My name is Mark Van Buren, and this week we're going to talk about labeling thoughts. So when you first start a meditation practice, you're taught to follow the breath. And anytime your mind wanders away, you simply label your thoughts as thinking. And this is very different from how we normally deal with thoughts. Normally, thought arises and we either say it, do what it's saying, or we just kind of dwell in it and think about it. So in meditation, we're not getting involved with the content. The content has nothing to do with meditation. Instead, we're kind of lumping them all together in thinking. So we're learning to see the mind not as me, not as mine, not as my thoughts or as me talking, but instead just an activity of the mind. As I say often, thoughts are like the burps of your mind. You know, when you eat something that has a lot of air in it, you end up burping. You know, it's just causes and conditions make the air come out. And it makes a nice big sound, right? So the same thing with our thoughts. Causes and conditions have made us think certain ways and react certain ways. So when these things arise in our mind, it's nothing personal. It's just mind doing what mind does. So by labeling our thoughts, we're really learning to create space. We're creating the space to just see when our mind is wandering. That's the first step. But then we're also learning to not identify with it. And ultimately, these practices are about learning to not identify with the mind, to not limit your life to your desires and fears, but instead to live freely and spontaneously in the present moment. And labeling thoughts can kind of come in two forms. So the one I said before, just labeling all of them as thinking. So you're focusing on the breath, a thought comes up, thinking. Back to the breath. Back to the breath, thought comes up, thinking. So just keep going back to the breath, labeling thoughts, and learning to just let them go. I mean, most people don't even realize that you can observe your thoughts, one, and two, that you can just let them go. And thoughts will just go away on their own. They naturally end. Anything that arises ceases. So a thought arises, naturally it has to go. It might last a while, it might stay in your mind for a while, but ultimately, any state of mind, thought, emotion is going to pass. So you can learn to just see it, not pick it up, not try to fight it or suppress it, but just see it as it is, activity of the mind, and allow it to go. Another way you can label thoughts is being a little more specific. And I like to think of this almost like giving a little kid attention. So if you have a 3-year-old coming up to you and saying, hey, look at me, look at me, look at me, hey, look at me, look at me, look what I'm doing, if you don't look at him and just give them the attention that they want, they're going to just keep annoying you, right? But if you finally say, wow, that's great, then they go away. If you're having a worrisome thought, just look at it and say, having a thought about this, or having a thought that I'm worried about this. So you're giving it that attention. You're saying, hey, I see you, I hear your message, thank you, and goodbye. So you label the thought, and then you let it go. And then ultimately it goes away. It might come right back, and you say, thought about this, thought about worrying about that, frustrating thought about this. Whatever it is, you can just continue labeling it. So this changes your relationship to thinking. That's what's so important about this practice. And of course, you start on the cushion in your meditation practice with this, but ultimately you bring it with you throughout your life, through every moment of your life. And this way, every moment becomes meditation. So you can just be doing what you're doing, and when thoughts come in, you can label them and let them go. And this is how we learn to live free from the thoughts. So this week, whatever you're doing, see if you can just do what you're doing, but notice what's going on in the mind. And if there are any really unwholesome thoughts or obsessive thoughts or worried thoughts, whatever it might be, see if you can just label them and come back to what you're doing. Label the thought and bring your attention back to the breath or to the body or whatever it is that you're doing. Thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful week. Namaste.